friends, this is MagicBrad with the MagicBrad Show. Bum, bum, bum. Greetings, how are you? Well, what a day I've had so far. I woke up at about 4 this morning, 4 a.m. And right now it's 9 a.m. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I've been up for 5 hours trying to explain peace to a group of artists. So, formerly Synergy Cafe, not formally, it still is. Synergy Cafe still exists. Synergy Cafe still exists. It's just been rebranded as the MagicBrad Show. So if you're watching this on YouTube, I have a channel, my channel, on YouTube, and you can click those little notification bells, ding-a-ling-a-ling, and then you'll get the notifications. And if you like the video, give it a little thumbs up, like that. And then it makes all the algorithms happy and all those little bots running around the internet. So here's what happened. I have a couple ideas about peace. Years ago, I did a concert with my friend Michael Rudolph, who's no longer with us, and my other friend Trisha Haynes. So Michael was a mime, still is a mime. And Trisha is a musician, and I'm a magician. And we did a fundraiser benefit event. We all got together, did magic, music, and mime, Peace in the Cities. We did this over at Lake Harriet Bandshell to raise some money for a woman where her child got shot in a drive-by shooting situation. And that happens. This was years ago. And so I got peace in my heart. People that know me, I've got a martial arts background. I like watch fights. But I'm a peaceful person. I've never really been in a fight myself, other than a couple scuffles. I don't fight. So I'm a peace advocate. And I've got some ideas for promoting the concept of peace. I can share them in more detail. One is called the Peace Police, where people are rewarded for doing good things, as opposed to, citations and tickets. They give out gift certificates, and they incentivize people to be kind and gentle and loving and peaceful by giving them things. And because everybody wants things. So this concept is about monetizing peace. You might have seen my posts and stuff up there on Facebook about monetizing peace. Some people think that that is a oxymoron or opposing, but it's not. Money is neutral. Money doesn't care. That's why we have problems with a lot of money, because money doesn't care. A lot of people make a lot of money creating war. There's military that they make a lot of money creating tanks and missiles and rockets and guns and bullets and bombs. There's even companies that clean up after that make a lot of money cleaning up after a war. So they have an incentive to create a war so they can clean up after the war. And that's wrong, in my opinion. I don't think you should do that. I think you should be peaceful and kind and learn to understand each other. If you don't like each other, just kind of part ways and go off and do your own deal, but don't hurt people. So I did a post on an artist's website asking if there were any artists that wanted to work with me on a peace project to promote peace via art. So the artist would create something peaceful, and then we would promote that piece of art. Hopefully they can sell that original piece of art or make prints or make things out of it that promotes peace. Well, these artists came after me like I was a scam artist and a con artist. And I understand that there's that skepticism on the internet, but I was guilty until proven innocent. And I'm still not proven innocent. These people are crazy in a good way. It's weird. The internet is weird. How people read a part of a string of comments and they take from it whatever it is. If it offended them, then they need to defend themselves. And even if it wasn't addressed to them, they kind of think that it was, and it gets weird. So I invited some people to be on a Zoom call, like talking to each other in real time. And they were against that, thinking that I was a con man trying to get them on and trying to sell them something. And I was called a con artist and a scammer, and it's weird. These people are supposed to be peaceful. Then another guy sends me his link to his peace art. I click the link. First thing that comes up, it's a picture of a Derringer, a gun. That's not what I had in mind. it's kind of like the police used to be called peace officers, and then people thought that was controversial because they weren't peaceful. It has nothing to do with the word peace. It has to do with the person that is deemed as a peace officer, and he's out doing violent things as an officer of peace. There's a problem there. So anyways, that's what this video is for. Right now I'm doing this on my Facebook page, on the MagicBrad Show, and YouTube. So I haven't seen any comments, probably nobody watching. Looks like there's 2 people watching, but I don't know if they really are, because the internet isn't trustworthy. I like to be able to, I'll be glad when this pandemic thing is over and people can get together and handshakes, hugs, and smiles, and instead of these clicks, likes, and shares. This artificial stuff is making me crazy. Anyways, that's my rant this morning. It was bizarre. There was another guy that posted his piece art, and what it was a comparison of Ireland to Iraq, the war. So that was his piece of art related to peace. That's not what I was looking for. So somehow I take the blame myself that for some reason I'm not able to enunciate. Oh, I have a comment. Who's leaving a comment? Is it a rant or is it something? Oh, Sean Wade is actually here. Hey, Sean, how you doing? There's a peaceful person. I've never heard him rant and yell at me. So sometimes people are actually there, and sometimes the internet doesn't show. And here's my fellow magician friend, Austin. Sorry to hear about your not peaceful artists. I think it is a great idea. I've got a couple of them. And they were kind of getting on me about being aloof and not expressing my whole idea in a text stream, saying that I wasn't exposing it all. And I don't want to expose all the strategy and the marketing and stuff. People just take it and run with it. I want to see if there's anybody that's interested in it, and then we'll build it out collaboratively. But it's just kind of weird. I did this thing at 4 o'clock this morning. I found a really cool website that is for artists. I'm not really, I guess I am an artist by, the magic art thing. But I think that art is a good way to express yourself. And a lot of artists do that. They express their rage. I want to find some people that want to express peace and caring and kindness. So that's kind of the idea, is to help artists sell their art that's peaceful art. And it was really weird, though. I got it from probably about 4 or 5 different people that were commenting on the stream. The stream's still going. I'm going to check it out again and see what they have to say. But I had to do this live to express what I'm trying to get across. And if I come across as angry, I'm not angry. Mildly frustrated, but I realized that video like this is the best way to be known, liked, trusted, hopefully respected, and show authenticity, transparency. My name is Brad, last name is Goodham, G-U-D-I-M. I live in Minnetonka, which is a western suburb of Minneapolis. I'm live online right now. My stuff is transparent. I'm not hiding anything. So that's my story, Morning Glory. So I'm going to put this up on publicly on YouTube. And oh, Sean, come on now. Sean says, screw him in a peaceful way. Of course. Yes, there are 7 billion people out there, Sean. I totally get that. And part of me wants to say screw them, because that's part of our brain starts doing that, is revenge. How can I get back at these people? Our the dichotomy between good and evil in our brain, the left-right hemisphere. I want to go beyond that and get to a neutral place where the left and the right can come together in peace. So, but part of me is thinking, okay, if you guys aren't into my little project, then I'm just going to ban you from it. But if they can show me something peaceful, some art, then I will promote it. Anyways, I'm going on with this. This is an idea that I had quite a while ago. And I used to do, in fact, I've got a thing here. I'll show you that it's real. This is another thing that I've got. These are peace pennies. All of these pennies, I took the time to put peace signs on all of them. They all have peace signs. See? Peace signs. All these pennies. These are all peace pennies. Whole bunch of peace pennies here. I was going to leave these at restaurants and things. I figure that it increases the value of a penny if I put that little peace sign on it. And another guy on that thing, he sent me a deal about the peace sign and how it's actually a a symbol, inverted cross is what he was saying, that the peace sign is an inverted cross. That's not what I'm getting at. I don't care what the symbolism is. To me, that's a peace sign. You put it on a t-shirt. It's the Beatles. Imagine, peace. Yes. Sean says, I don't mean actually screw them over, just forget about their opinion and move on. I agree, but it gives me content to put out on the internet. So that's why I'm doing this, because I know that content is king. And when this goes out on the internet, there's going to be people that are on my side or in my tribe that would like to promote peace. And it gives me something to talk about. And people tend to like that word rant. That's why I put it in there. They go, oh my God, what's Brad going to be talking about? So I know that clickbait strategy and all that, and it does work, but I'm just letting you know I'm a peaceful guy. And Sean says, there you go, sir. There you go, sir. Sir. Yes, so that's my rant today. I don't want to do these too long because we have that commodity of time. I don't want to take too much of your time. You've got things to do. If there's something of interest to you, when you see this video, contact me. I've got a few different ideas of promoting peace. I'll share. One of them is this art. Artists promoting peace. And then you promote that piece of art. And within that original, you try and sell the original so the artist can make some money off of their art. So there's multiple people promoting this. And part of the idea is with a contest too, to put a competitive nature to it, unfortunately. But they all win because they all get exposure. And then imprinted items. Their art can go on imprinted items and send them out. Like my friend Bo sent me this from a thing that Sean and I actually are with this company too. It's a business card holder, and he put my little logo on there and sent it to me. It doesn't have nothing about him on there. It's all about me, which I was very appreciative of. So that's one of the ideas, is using art to promote peace. Another one is the Peace Police. This is an idea that I actually implemented with my friend Michael Rudolph and Tricia Haynes back in the, it was 80s, I think. I think it was the 80s. And it was rewarding people for being kind and doing nice things as opposed to punishing them for doing wrong things. Because the prison system is monetized, right? And the military system is monetized. I want to monetize peace and kindness so that people can actually make some money promoting nice things, being kind. And there's nothing wrong with that. So the idea with the Peace Police is actually having precincts and cars, kind of like those Geek Squad cars, driving around the city, looking for people doing nice things and ready to give them a citation, which is actually a gift card to Best Buy or Target or Starbucks or other types of gifting. So that's my idea. I got a lot of this laid out. If someone's interested in taking it further, I just haven't really put concentrated effort into it, although we did do it at this Peace in the Cities, and I did it over at a church once too, and it worked immediately. There was a guy that opened the door for his sister, and I wrote him up, gave him a citation. He went to the desk, got a little gift, and then his sister came back and said, thank you, and I wrote her up and gave her a citation so she could go get a gift for being kind and courteous. And that's what we need. Canada. Austin says Canada has something close to that. They've got the Peace Police up there, riding around on horses, the Canadian Mounted Police, doing nice things. Well, that's the way it should be done. We don't have to be defunding the police. We just need to change their mindset and get that money going towards peace and kindness and protecting people, as opposed to shooting them or starting fires or breaking things. Anyways, be nice, be kind, be peaceful. That's all I got to say. Thank you very much. Thank you. I got to go. Bye.